Hey.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
What's up? What's up?
Welcome to
What's
Ladies
going
Night.
on? Welcome to Ladies Night.
Ladies
Hey.
night. How are you tonight?
I'm good. How are you guys?
I'm pretty chill. Ready to get lit.
Right. That's what we about to do.
Yeah, I'm ready to party for real. So
Oh,
Drink. I'm here now.
Hey, what's up to everybody in the audience? We got
hey.
Chubbs. I just saw Sucker Free Montana
What up?
so
What up?
far. Salute to you guys too. Thanks for joining us on Ladies Night. And
Comic.
we have hey comic.
Comic in the building, Sucker Free Montana,
Hey.
Legendary Chubbs. So, you guys, welcome to Ladies Night. As y'all know, you guys already know who I am. I'm your girl, Lady Cypher, and these are.
I'm Nick Nack.
These are my girls.
Hey.
So, we got Nick Nack, Jerry Bear, Two for life.
Hi.
And we got Nika Doll coming back once she gets settled in
Shortly. Mhm.
shortly.
All right, Nick is all.
Thank you, Chubbs. That's nice to see. I'm glad that you're here to support. I appreciate it. I really do.
Definitely.
We all do.
Bradley G in the building.
Brother G in the building. What's up? What's up?
Hey.
Oh, it's exciting!
Doing a Nika. There go Nika Doll, and we doing he doing the looky loo.
Nika.
He always
Nika.
He always peeking.
Yeah. I'm here, guys. I'm sorry. I'm having some internet interruptions.
Okay.
Phillips.
I know I didn't realize that I didn't even charge my phone up. I'm at 62%, so I'm sitting here with the cord plugged in to the side, and that's what I'm rolling with. I didn't even think about getting on my laptop. So now I'm gonna have to go and I guess download Telegram.
You don't download. You
Well, I don't
just
have to download nothing, right?
you just type in a link.
YouTube. Duh.
No, you just type in a link that I sent you, and it'll bring you straight in the room.
Okay, cool.
Why doesn't somebody read that very link?
That's what's up. So how's everybody feeling today? It's Wednesday. You know,
Happy Hump Day!
it is. It's Hump Day. I ain't even gonna talk about Hump Day. We're not gonna talk about Hump Day.
I was about to say so.
I ain't humping on nobody.
Not doing that right there. Not today.
Well, I think
Not today.
I think I did all the humping I'm gonna do for the week, y'all. So.
Oh, you little freak. That's why your podcast didn't work on Sunday, because you was being so naughty.
I know. I think that's what happened too. The devil was blocking my blessing. I was trying to get it together. It was just not working with me. Oh yes, ladies.
Right, that
turn up. All right, so the Turn Up Queens is in the building. Sucker Free. Coming here talking your shit because you know I'm gonna start my shit. If you start your shit, and we just gonna be in some shit. Cause tonight,
It's what it is.
That part. Just be in something, right, you guys? So, I mean, what we gonna do? We already introduced ourselves and everything. We gonna try to get to the music. Lady Cypher gonna be blessing us with some music tonight.
so I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'm about to play it from my computer because my phone is a little on low. But I'm gonna play the music as we play the music. However, I could get the music. If y'all have somebody that y'all want me to play, just send me their rap fame tag, and I could definitely pull them up. But this song I'm about to start with, all right, is this young lady on the panel. I'm playing this first because this song is so fucking dope, y'all. Like, I don't even know what to do myself. I heard it the other day and I was like, I had to come back for claps, bro. up. I'm smoking this weed like back to back. He fucking me good, back to back. Your niggas still calling me back to back, back to back, back to back. We getting this money like back to back. I'm back for claps, you back to whack. You bitches been dragging, I'm back to back, back to back, back to back. Ain't nobody hiding in. Pussy tight, I might let you in. You a pussy boy, try again. I can't fuck with a lame nigga. Ain't nobody hiding in. Pussy tight, I might let you in. You a pussy boy, try again. I can't fuck with no lame nigga. These niggas is out of line. They be chasing that clout, I be chasing grind. You like rolling around, let me play some mines. I be getting it straight out the mouth of my head. Ain't no time to be hesitant. I'm aware my talent is evident. Everywhere I go, they say I'm heaven sent. But you fuck with me wrong and it's hell sent. It ain't no comparison. You bitches is whack 100. You be rapping like you don't really want it. I be rapping like I got something on it. Ain't no shame in my weight, I eat. I'm trying to get more for pussy. You bitches is all about me. I see you be visiting me. You niggas annoying. You bitches unloyal. I swear they be more in my eye. These niggas be fronting like they really got it. Why you making comments when you not a comment factor? I'm smoking this weed like back to back. He fucking me good, back to back. Your niggas still calling me back to back, back to back, back to back. We getting this money like back to back. I'm back for claps, you back to whack. You bitches been dragging. I'm back to back, back to back, back to back. Ain't nobody hiding in. Pussy tight, I might let you in. You a pussy boy, try again. I can't fuck with a lame nigga. Ain't nobody hiding in. Pussy tight, I might let you in. You a pussy boy, try again. I can't fuck with a lame nigga. I'm physically gifted. All this beauty, you niggas be tempted. All you bitches just stare and be envious. I'm the one that you copy on songs. All these rap things sing alone. All these half wigs that's on. All these fake gangster songs. These bitches could really be clones. I swear I be really in zone. I be stacking money, I'm gone. You niggas be stacking that combo. You don't even speak my lingo. You bitches be hawking like birds, trying to take what you ain't earned. That's why I be so disrespectful. When your nigga come over, I bless him. You wanna be me so bad? How about I just write your bars? You wanna be me so bad? How about I just write your bars? You niggas annoying. You bitches unloyal. I swear they be blowing my head. These niggas be fronting like they really got it. Why you making comments when you not a comment factor? I'm smoking this weed like back to back. He fucking me good, back to back. Your niggas still calling me back to back, back to back, back to back. We getting this money like back to back. I'm back for claps, you back to whack. You bitches been dragging. I'm back to back, back to back, back to back. Ain't nobody hiding in. Pussy tight, I might let you in. You a pussy boy, try again. I can't fuck with a lame nigga. Ain't nobody hiding in. Pussy tight, I might let you in. You a pussy boy, try again. I can't fuck with a lame nigga. Nika Doll back for class.
That was fire, Nika.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
I didn't even realize that was her the first time I heard it. When I heard it, I was like, who is that?
What? But first of all, I love when she raps. When she rap,
Right.
Man, I'm about to give me a girlfriend. Watch this. Right, Relly?
Oh my God.
Get us a Nika Doll.
All right, who got up next?
What? That should be fire. Up next, you know, this is ladies' night, so of course we are going to play the playlist from the ladies. And up next is your girl Tutu for Life with Lilo.
Oh, so y'all ready? Y'all ready for me already? Okay, so we're gonna talk about Danny and Leah. What's her name? Danny Leah?
That's her name, right? Lay and fucking the baby.
The baby, yes.
Right,
okay,
right.
So apparently they had videos stating that he put her out. So they said he called the police on her because she wouldn't leave. He asked her to leave. But she said that she was going back and forth to his house, that she's been living there for around 3 months after his baby was born, that he had her in the house, set up in the house and everything. So he stated online that he never dated her. Now, this is what she said out of her mouth. She said that she had just cooked dinner that night for him. and he came into out the blue saying he wanted her to leave and put her in a 5-star hotel. So meanwhile, she's walking back and forth for around saying that she's not leaving. He called the police on her. The police asking her to leave, trying to escort her out. She said, "I'm not going nowhere. This is so out the blue, like what's going on?" Like she looks clueless as she's stating this. So she said it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Now she said, "What do you want me to leave for? For what? With our 3-month baby? Why are you doing this to me? Like, where is he at?" Then all of a sudden he disappeared out the house. She couldn't find him. She looking all over the house for him. So she went in the back room and she was crying. She made her video on YouTube stating that she don't know what's going on. She usually don't put her business out there on YouTube like that. So she decided that she wanted to make her statement. So she says that while she's crying, she said that she wanted to be there with him, and she thought this was kind of fucked up. So she's saying that, why does she got to go through this? She feel like she deserved better. She's praying and asking God for love, talking about that she knows she love him no matter how much you love somebody, that is never going to be right. So she's like basically in tears, being dramatic about it, I felt like. But she said that it's okay. He wanted her to be with he wanted her to be with him and 5 and 6 other baby mamas that he have. And she said that she doesn't have nowhere else to go, so she would figure it out. She never depended on no man, or she never felt like that she had to ask anybody for anything. And so she said all of a sudden he asked her to leave, and then when he called the cops, it was like he already had planned this because he left before the cops got there. That's what she's saying.
Right. It was like he's basically an asshole.
I mean, on the story earlier, all I could think was, this just goes to show that no matter how much money these niggas get, and when I say niggas, I mean niggas. Not back then, these niggas. No matter how much money these niggas get, you can't, like they say, you can take the nigga out the hood, but you can't take the hood out of nigga. I felt like, first of all, regardless of what your situation is, this girl is in your house with a brand new baby.
Right.
It is nighttime. You understand? This is a newborn baby. Regardless of what your differences was, you should have put that to the side, waited to the daytime, and then said, I just feel like it's adequate that you go on about your business. You feel what I'm saying? You have to, call the police and do all of that on your baby mother. Like, you is come on, you just had your face all in the media. Niggas was ready to cancel you. Not too
like
much.
That's a bitch move.
Like this, like, I'm not jacking your shit, my man.
My thing is, he basically played their relationship out on social media, on the internet, and it looked like they were a couple. But then for him to sit there and say, "Oh, she's just a side chick,"
right?
That's basically what he said. Right. She's just a side chick.
All right, I'm gonna side chick my ass right the fuck out of his house with my baby and see you in court, bitch. The fuck you thought this was? As long as you take care of your responsibility, I don't give a fuck what you do with your life. We don't have to be together. I see a lot of these girls that just go the extra mile for love. I get it. You want to be loved, but if that man cannot reciprocate what you giving to him, then move on.
But he also stated his side of the story. So he said that, okay, when he was about to leave from her country to go to, or from her state to go back to where he was from, he was about to get in the jet plane, and she was calling and texting him over 100, 150 times, talking about that's what she do. She always texting him dramatically like that, talking about don't leave without me, please. And he said she popped up at the hotel where he was staying at. So that's how that came about, that she wound up leaving. But she was about to give birth to that baby at that time. So he said, the assistant said, don't leave her. She's been calling your mama. She called the in somebody's DM, the cameraman's DM, like going crazy, talking about don't leave me. So he said, okay, fuck it, come on. So he brought her with him on that. So in the meantime, she's going in labor. And he said that, he wound up set her up in a hospital where she didn't have to worry about nothing. He put her up in the penthouse to take care of her. He said he told her from the jump, you cannot live with me. He said he already told her this. So she
first first things first, and he should have never laid down with that girl unprotected, knowing that he didn't plan on having a future with her. Period.
Right. Yeah.
He's a Sagittarius.
So he said, no matter what, he will take care of his baby. He's a good father. He's a good man. He don't want to be put out there as a bad father, but he will take care of his baby. But she was in the camera really acting up on YouTube also when he was making his, video, talking about, oh, now you're going to make a video and put our business out there. And she was getting all in his face, acting childish and everything. And he said, see, y'all see me right here. He was like, yeah, you see her? She right here. She ain't put out. She right here, and then she was acting all dramatic or whatever. But she said only reason why she came here was to get some clothes.
Because his ways. That's because his ways of what he was saying on camera was basically talking like they never existed. So that's why she was jumping in his face, like, "What are you talking about? You had me here. We wasn't together." Like, she just basically like, "This is crazy." Like, and I mean, I get her point, and. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When you a woman, first of all, you just had a baby, so your emotions all over the place already. You know what I mean? And then to have your baby daddy, the guy who treated you like you was gonna be with him, to just go on live and start acting like that would make a person upset. I think any woman probably would have felt upset. I mean, just a little bit. Now,
but they was messing around for over 3 years, and she should have already knew what he was about in the beginning, before the baby. So you knew what he was about before you got pregnant and before you had the baby. So you decided to have a baby by him, with him, knowing that he already had all these baby mamas. You knew that in the first place before you had the kids. So
what killed me is that she the side chick though. So you over here getting side chicks pregnant. That's what we doing,
right?
Yeah,
right.
see, that's the thing.
So who's the main chick? The first baby mama?
But she said she had a whole drawer in the closet and everything with the panty drawers and everything. So she said she was basically living there. Yeah. So I don't know how that go. And she said she's sleeping in the bed. So
that's the thing though. You can do all that, but if you don't have a conversation about what y'all are or where y'all going or if it's gonna be anything, I mean, like you were saying, they was messing around for 3 years. That don't mean nothing. Right. Now you would hope that a child would change something, as far as like his commitment level, because you can't necessarily, I'm judgmental in that way. You're going to be a good father, but you can't tell or teach your child how to be a good partner, or a good spouse. So there's going to be a missing piece there, if you ask me.
I feel like how Nars saying,
true,
right?
True, Nars, true.
We have, we are, at the end of the day, they both adults. They knew what they were getting themselves into when they got into it. So they both should be held accountable for their irresponsibility. Like, he being, him dumb. First of all, I just feel like regardless of what they go through, your private life should be private. The reason why we have so much to say is because you put your personal business on social media. If you didn't put your business out there, we would not know what you was going through, and you would just handle it however you handle it. But when you put your personal business out for the world to see it, it's just a whole nother level of immaturity to me. Like,
it's a
publicity stunt, but the fact that she don't get along with her family, Cypher, like, it's like apparently she been having issues with her family. She is not good there in the DR where she was, or where she's from. And, so she probably felt if a guy take you and he doing all this stuff, he treating you, he got you on camera, y'all doing videos together, y'all doing songs together, y'all out in public, y'all taking pictures, you on Instagram, y'all kissing.
It don't sound like she was a side chick.
It don't add up. How about this? Right, so she looked like she was his girlfriend.
Something else that happened that we didn't see for this to occur, because if he was playing that role and they was playing that role in front of the camera, the cameras always exaggerate things too. But it must have been something that happened to trigger the man to make him want to put her out or something. Maybe it was her mouth or maybe it was his mouth. We never know.
But at the end of the day,
Okay, that's
I don't
true.
know. It's just be a lot of fucked up shit going on. Cause like, I just was saying to my friend, I had to tell him too, like, I want you to chime into this live because there might be some things that be said that you need to just hear the truth. Like, one, if we're sleeping together, it's some type of emotional, it's some type of feelings already there. And then if I'm sleeping with you unprotected, I gave birth to a baby by you. How would you not expect me to not be to not assume that I'm in a relationship?
I mean, I feel like once you stop using protection, I feel like y'all should be exclusive. I mean, because basically you're doing it wrong. Why? I mean, isn't that saying that you don't even want to fucking like this, or are you using condoms with them in the
And if
beginning
you're
too?
not, and if you sleeping with somebody else, then that's just disgusting. Like if you sleeping with this one
Right.
unprotected,
Right.
then you sleeping with other people. It's no telling if you sleeping with unprotected or not. Like
Exactly.
they nobody thinks about the things that they do before they do it. Nobody deals with their actions until the consequence hits the fucking fan. And this shit trips me out because like I said, I had a hard time for Soulful Sunday. But this would have been one of the topics. This is the reason why the Bible promotes you should not have multiple sex partners, why you should not have sex until you marry. Because if you only experience one thing, you don't know nothing else. You don't want nothing else. You don't seek anything else. But if you already been tainted, you're gonna keep looking for the dirty water. You feel what I'm saying? Like you get what you attract, what you are. If you know that this man is or this woman live a certain type of lifestyle, the red flags is already there. How much more do you need to see to say, look, this is not for me?
Right.
From Dave,
Well,
I'm pretty sure that their relationship, if he been dealing with her for 3 years, I'm pretty sure this not her first time dealing with him being that asshole.
well,
Yeah, but it's
basically,
like
that's basically what she
she a
said.
baby
When
mama now.
she said she don't never put it on. She said she never really go live and put the media, whatever, in her business. So I guess this time she did.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, if this is a repetitive behavior, why are you still there?
Why you
Right.
shocked?
Like,
Right.
why? It's like you asked for that. You know he does it, and you keep going back. So, are you not doing it to yourself?
I think
Right.
I think I think when it start occurring like that, you need to do the 3-strike rule. You got 3 strikes to act the ass, and then that'll be it. Like
I don't
the
even
third
know.
time, but I don't even know if you get a
I
third
think
time or a first time. I mean, technically, the first time you should just not deal with it, because if you
after the
keep
first time,
dealing
I
with
already
it,
know you're a piece of shit. You ain't gotta don't sugarcoat shit for me, nigga. You already showed your true colors. The fuck.
right?
And I tell people all the time, people like that narcissistic behavior, it does not get better. It just gets worse.
Mm.
They don't change. Once they see that you accept a little bit, it's like that saying, you give them an inch, they take a fucking mile. Once they see you
What,
accept a little bit,
wasn't he the one that slapped that person for taking a picture of him before too?
I think he did beat somebody up in the store or something like that, or something.
He was walking past from a show, and somebody snapped a picture of him, and he backhanded the lady on the ground.
he is a nigga from the hood. He just
Wow.
That shows a lot right there.
he's I don't make no excuses from him. He a ghetto ass, he's from the hood. What the fuck you expect? He gonna do hood shit.
Unless you like that kind of man.
You like it, I love it.
Yep.
I don't like a scary
the
man, but
kids
I
that's
don't like a man to treat you fucked up. Like, don't treat me fucked up. I ain't did nothing to you, shit.
Well, it typically don't start that way though, because he looked like the type that could sweet talk and paint a whole picture of what it's gonna be. Like,
Right.
he not getting all these women by yelling in their face.
Right. Come with
That's
me,
all I'm
baby.
saying.
I'll treat you good. Oh, you pregnant with my baby? Okay, that's what's up. I don't really want you here, but I got your baby, so you can bring the
But then
baby to
some of
the
them
kid's
too be
house.
stuck on that. Oh, he's a star. He got money. Money. All the money in the world ain't gonna let me allow you to treat me like shit. I'm
Oh,
gonna.
he gonna treat me good, girl. So I'm going with him. That's the baby. You heard it, the baby. I'm going with the baby.
I don't want
Hey, Moe be what it is.
I don't want the baby. I need the grown man.
Right, exact that part. I don't want a baby.
Your name is the baby. I'm passing. See you later.
No bull.
There she go. What's up, Mika?
Hey.
Yeah, so
Hello. I
I
was
guess we
hearing
can
all
get
of y'all in the conversation. I just wanted to get myself ready, like, settled. I'm just getting in from work. I'm sorry I missed the discussion.
We still on it. We
It's
talking
okay.
about Danny Lay and the baby. They little Instagram theatrics.
But did y'all hear that they did like a follow-up video to finish the argument on live, like after the police were called and all of that?
Yes, girl, y'all ratchet.
Yeah.
So
No, I haven't seen that part yet.
why the follow-up? So I mean, it's one thing if he was trying to show that she was out of pocket, and was trying to show people what was up the first time, but to go back on there.
Yeah, that's the part that I have.
Right.
He went back on the camera and he stated his side of the story, saying,
Okay.
he's not a bad dad, and he wanted to make sure that he put that out there, talking about let that be recognized out here that he's doing what he got to do, shaking his head, and there's plenty of people out there that look up to him, telling him all the time that he still deals with what he deals with, and he still take care of his kids, and he takes pride of that as a man and integrity as a father, that he has to clear that up, and that his assistant was with him talking about him and Danny talking about they're not together, and he said, do we act like we together? And the assistant said no. And then
Well,
they said,
he said actually he was stating, do I act like we're together? Do I ever say we're together? And then the assistant was answering. And like the assistant said, when Danny Lee started saying something about his fathering, she was like, don't do that, because he's a good father. Don't do that. He's a good father. So I did see that part of the video. I didn't see the follow-up. However, I mean, with that kind of behavior, I mean, is that something? I mean, a lot of women just wouldn't want to deal with that, but how would you know? Because it's like stages that you go through with a person like that. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And you know what? You're right. And then what happens is like guys, they want to see what they want to feel what they see, like, because they have the access to, especially being a celebrity, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
That's true. I agree with that.
But I guess
I don't
since
know.
she's a celebrity too, there was probably a
That's how
different
I feel.
expectation
Right.
there.
She's a celebrity too.
So Danny Lay is the girl that sings "Take It Easy" with Chris Brown.
Yes.
So it's not like she's a nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's just like like I said, people think that because they're celebrities that they should be this and that. At the end of the day, they still human beings. You know what I'm saying? And they just being real reckless right now. Because all I kept saying was, this kid, fuck them. This baby has to grow up, and what you put on social media don't go nowhere. It stays there. So what's going to happen when this little girl is 10, 11 years old, and she says, "Did you really kick my mother out with me while I was like a newborn? Like, Dad, what? How do you expect her to view men when she sees how you treated her
But
mother?"
he's a great father, though. That's what I'm saying. Like,
that's what I say. If you're a man and you have daughters, and even women with daughters, just have to be careful about what you expose them to. Because I know I don't want my daughter to ever feel like it's okay to be treated like that. It's not okay, and I don't want her to ever feel like she got to accept that. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah, when his daughter grow up and see this and see all what he was doing, it's just gonna be that. It's gonna be that.
how do you explain that? That's awful.
He got a
Right.
reaction.
I'm sorry. I was young and dumb back then. I'm an old man now.
I'm dead.
You know how they do. Let's butter it up. But you know what? Let's get back into some music, Miss Cypher.
You know it. Let me see if this track played because I was having some technical difficulties a little while ago. All right, y'all, hold on, give me 1 second because my shit was acting crazy. I was trying to figure out what was going on. I was catching a little attitude, like, oh, they don't want me to play no music today.
Right.
And I don't like playing it from the computer because I don't think it sounds the same. It sounds weird from the computer. All right, so up next, y'all, Lay Low, my tutu for life.
Day over, just wanna come home and relax. Are you hungry? Because dinner's almost ready. By the way, your bath is over there waiting. I got a steaming hot like you like it. You want me to wash your back? Give me the towel, I put the soap on it and I scrub it down just to make it right. I make it easy on your life just because I love you and do it how you like. No, you don't have to rush a thing. You can just lay low. Take your time in the water. Baby, just get your soul on. 'Cause you can lay low. You can lay low, low, low. You can lay low. You can lay low, low, low. You don't have to make a song, just let me do what I have to do to please my maze. Let me take some of the stress away from you. I'm trying to ease your mind, 'cause I'm here for you. Said this is what I'm here for. I wanna be your stress reliever. You don't have to say nothing, do nothing, just soak your body. Let me light a candle to ease your mind. I'll be here, everything will be ready when you get out. Food will be served for you. What kind of drink do you like? Hold up, let me get the towel for you, baby. 'Cause you don't have to do nothing. You can lay low. You can lay low, low, low. You can lay low. You can lay low, low, low. Let me treat you like my king, baby. I'm supposed to. You my man, I wanna spoil you, cater to your needs. After dinner, I'll get the full massage you with some peace out your back. Take your time, baby. I will take the stress away. 'Cause you can lay low. You can lay low, low, low. You can lay low. You can lay low, low, low.
That was Tutu for Life with Lay Low. Up next, your girl, Jer Bear. Where I
At the Screen Production.
This is where I get lost. Feel like I'm seeing blue skies find yours. Shift green, same them again. I look back
I've been gone for so long, but I ain't been nowhere. I was gonna say this song, but I can feel you here. You're right here. I don't know how far I'll go. One big just another, one big just another. I don't know if my feelings show. I don't know far one for just another, one for just another. I don't know if we feel show. One thing leads to another. Say this song, but I can feel you here, right here.
Knick-knack, Philly gang, fuck love.
This sound like Quill.
Is it that hard to love me and accept everything that I'm giving to you, giving to this? I'm just saying, why? Why have a heart when all you niggas do is just break it? I swear fuck love, I just can't take it no more. But going back and forth, hanging up the phone, shit is so frustrating. Now I'm thinking we can make it. Goddamn, I'm in my head again, knowing my intentions not jaded. Can't let go of the feeling that you're giving, so I'm in it. There's no pretending, I really wish you were in it right
I never
now.
lied to you, yeah. Gave you my last breath, laid out my life for you. You stabbed me in the chest, I thought I'd die for you. Fuck love, that's the truth, that's aside from you. Why the fuck do I just cry for you? It always hurts when I gotta say goodbye to you. The tables turn, someone praying to the sky for you. This pain hurts, but I know that I'd still slide for you. This sound like Quill.
When your man say they need their space, is it because they have another bitch up in their face, entertaining the next one? The way they do it though, looking very skeptical. Been through it all before, ain't nothing new. I just figured you wouldn't do it. Fuck love, shouldn't never let you in, cause here we go again. Loving you is hard when you don't wanna let me in. You don't wanna love me cause it's too much to deal with.
Never ride for you, I never lied to you, yeah. Gave you my last breath, laid out my life for you. You stabbed me in the chest, I thought I'd die for you. Fuck love, that's the truth, that's aside from you. Why the fuck do I just cry for you? It always hurts when I gotta say goodbye to you. The tables turn, someone praying to the sky for you. This pain hurts, but I know that I'd still slide for you. This sound like Quill.
Knick-knack featuring Philly gang, fuck love. All right, ladies.
That's what's good.
That's our shit. Jericho is doing her thing. I never heard Tutu music till just now, and I was so happy I got to play.
Thank you.
I was like, oh, I think we got a new playlist. I gotta create a new playlist over here, Rap Fam, y'all. And it's gonna be
Gotta.
That was Flames. No boss said, damn. They over there turned up, right, y'all? I'm about to turn your asses all the way up. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's fucking go then.
You know, you just nasty. Fuck it, I guess we just gotta be nasty together, right? Yeah. way you lick it, way you lick it. Shit is wicked, yeah. I like how you lick it, how you lick it. But before you stick it, way you lick it, way you lick it. Shit is wicked, yeah. I like how you lick it, how you lick it. Before you stick it, if I gotta get it up, you need to wear it, love. I really wanna see what the mouth do. You be talking like a pro, but I doubt you. Yes, I wanna see your head between my knees. This shit feels so good. What you trying to do to me? You said that tongue game gonna have my pussy red wet. You were a lie boy, cause we were up the best friends. Now let me please you, please you. The way you please me, the way you please me. The way you lick it, the way you lick it. The shit is wicked, yeah. I like how you lick it, how you lick it. And before you stick it, the way you lick it, the way you lick it. The shit is wicked, yeah. I like how you lick it. And before you stick it,
now I'm looking on that pussy, got you arching your back. Girl, my head game fire, no cap. You ain't gotta say it, it's the look of your eyes. It's no surprise when I lick it up, gripping them thighs, don't turn around. Girl, I'm about to put the dick on you. I know you like it rough, put the hit stick on you. I ain't trying to play games, I ain't fucking around. I'm trying to put the glizzy on you, girl, I'm running you down. I got you screaming my name, you a big girl, now the way you taking the pain. I ain't making love with you cause I'm fucking you crazy. And I ain't stopping till I come to you, baby. I could go a long time, girl, I come with that stamina. Beat it up from any angle, you ain't fucking no amateur. Give it to you in slow strokes and long strokes. Speed it up for you, baby girl, I'm no joke.
Come and sexy daddy, I wanna know what that mouth do. You been talking so I know that you're smart. Just give me that brain too. I wanna fuck you, just lick it. Turn up, boy, and stick it. Put this pussy in your mouth. Bend me over, eat me out. Say it's sweet as lemonade. You like the way it tastes. Lick it right, I keep it tight. Touch and cup this pussy all night. Call this super slide, now switch it up. Put it in, now take it out. Feel this pussy pulsate in your mouth. Do it so good, you don't wanna take it out.
The way you lick it, the shit is wicked, yeah. I like how you lick it, right before you stick it. The way you lick it, the shit is wicked, yeah. I like how you lick it, right before you stick it.
I know you like the way a nigga lick it. I'm all in your belly when a nigga hit it. That pussy super soaking wet like conditions. We fucked on the couch and we fucked in the kitchen. I play with that pussy, she purr like a kitten. She gave me that down like a freestyle, and I'm all in the kittens. I fuck from the front while I suck on her titties. I'm sorry if a nigga is too explicit. That pussy is evil, that pussy is wicked, but at the same time it feels so right. We offer that Molly and fucking all night. That pussy so wet and that pussy so tight. Hold on, girl, I'm finna come inside. Hold on, girl, can you open wide? She grip on them sheets while I hit from the side.
Ooh, he's swimming his pussy. He might confess when I give him that nookie. Ooh, you can just tell the way that he hit it, he ain't been a rookie. Ooh, the way that I ride it, he calling me naked, but chain the stallion. Ooh, he's fucking me good, he driving me crazy, I'm speaking Italian. Ooh, daddy come here, eat on this cookie, I'm on your ear. Sex sounds the neighbors can hear. Wrapping my legs all over your beer. Tapping his ass while throwing it back. Taking them shots, I'm under attack. He like the freak that's making a wink. He's slurping it up while taking a peek.
The way you lick it, the shit is wicked, yeah. I like how you lick it, right before you stick it. The way you lick it, the shit is wicked, yeah. I like how you lick it, right before you stick it.
Megan. Megan.
Ooh, wait.
Girl, look, that song got me sweating, right? Okay. What
Oh my goodness.
You can't be doing that.
Taking them shots. She had
First of all, I said I'm about to turn y'all up right fucking now, right? And then the comments start filling in. And then here goes the comic. Nika doll screen look like an ass.
First of all,
Was booty cheeks.
it was the ceiling. I had to make me something to eat. I'm sorry.
You good.
For real.
That's how you get somebody in trouble.
For real. Girl, I got a drink and nobody to drink it with. Like, dang.
Don't worry about it.
Let me tell you something. I have some tequila in the freezer, but I really don't like doing tequila shots. Like, it's only literally, I only take tequila shots when I'm with someone, and that's it. I don't
Oh yeah.
I just can't do it on my own.
Tequila gets me in trouble every time.
Every time.
Every time I think about tequila, I think about the slogan, and that's exactly how I be. 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3
Shut up, Nar.
tequila. No, it's in here being bad.
Oh my God.
Hey, she thick. She thick.
I could have sworn. You know what? Shit. I was trying to send that link over to my email so I can log on from my laptop. I'm sorry, guys.
Just type it in your
I
browser.
did try.
I
and
did. It didn't come up. I typed it in my browser and it didn't come up.
Did you type in StreamYard.com?
Yes, ma'am.
And then
And then
VW?
StreamYard.com
Don't say that. It's private.
Yeah, you know the
But-
other stuff.
It's in the chat though, right?
Yeah, it's in
Like-
ladies chat, but it's
That's weird because I could just type ones in the computer and it just pop up.
We
Yeah,
probably not
dude.
doing it right. That's just what it is.
StreamYard.com / and then the code, the numbers.
Okay.
that's what I did. Let me do it again.
I couldn't do that.
It wasn't the first link that it was there. It was another link after that one because the first one was just the one for people to get on, right? Because I seen it. Oh shit! Drop the phone.
One was for mine and one was for YouTube.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
You know I am.
Because I heard the freaks come out at night. This is supposed to be ladies' night.
Ooh, yes.
Where the freaks
Come out
at?
at night.
Cause I wanna, I don't like this boring shit. Okay, we be on some old lady shit. I ain't got time for that. They not gonna be looking at the screen like, look at these old ass ladies.
No, ain't nobody doing no old lady shit. I'm trying to get on so I can be on.
We go over there eating chips like hours is playing and shit.
No, I mean,
So-
I just want to get something in my stomach, and then I'm full. I'm full lit. Just give me a second.
I was typing it in wrong. Let me in.
See, I was typing it in wrong.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Let me not by the hairs on my chin.
For real. Don't let me laugh like that. I sound all crazy and stuff. Who all still we still have a audience?
Of course we do.
Okay.
Damn, the audience left. What the fuck happened?
No,
So
they
we
be here. They be here. They just waiting on us. So we about to play something. Moe be everywhere. Him and motherfucking Brully G. Okay, I'm
Right.
tired. I'm tired of them. Okay, so this next song, I'm about to play something until these young ladies get themselves together. Tanika finish eating her eggs or whatever the hell she eating. And you know, Susie ready.
Scrambled eggs at night.
I know you got some more gossip. Yo, knick-knack. Sis, fighting, sis. She is violating us. Did y'all hear the scream? Look at her now. She came back live in effect, y'all. Hello, darling.
Sounded like the intro to Wicked.
So I got the phone. I have my phone free now. You know what I'm saying?
Now you can see us, and you can see us good.
I was like, let me get the laptop now. Now it looks like some. Now it looks like some.
I was gonna say you can actually make it fill up the whole screen. All you gotta do is hit that little box at the bottom of the screen.
I'm good. I'm looking at all you ladies. Jer Bear, she clicked off, but I was trying to get to the next topic about, you know, how many strikes does your significant other have to be out of pocket? Like, you know,
I don't know, because I'm giving mine a couple, and I think he on like strike number 5. I'm ready to get rid of this nigga.
Wait a minute. Wait.
My face is running fit to the motherfucker, okay? The bitch ready. I'm ready to go right now.
That's why I say, like, for me, I think like 3 strikes. Like if you do some major out of pocket shit, you know what I'm saying? Like some things are forgivable. Like you can be like, okay, I can forget about it. I can, forgive you. But then there's some shit that's unforgivable that you like, okay, nigga, how many times you gonna play this game? I ain't got time
All right,
for
first
this.
of
You know
all,
what I mean?
if you put your hands on me, you only get 1 strike. You out the fucking window. Okay?
Oh my God. Yes.
If we have an
I
argument and you call me a bitch, you can only do that 3 motherfucking times before I beat you the fuck up. Okay?
Damn.
And then after we fight, you already know what it is. You got to go. So
3 times?
damn,
you can
comment. You better stop.
you can call me a bitch every now and then. We arguing, we having a real heat argument. Me like, bitch, I ain't mean that. Then I'm like, all right, you got it. Then the next time you like, bitch, you know what? Yo, my bad. I'm like, all right. The third time you be like, bitch, I'm be like, nigga, all right, this bitch shit.
Right, you the bitch.
You got one more motherfucking time to throw this dog across the room. Say it again.
The person, no one I was ever with, but he would always call me a bitch, and I would always be like, dude, that's so, I don't like that. Don't call me that. And no matter how many times I said, do not use the word bitch to me, they still did.
I mean, now, if you talking to your homies and you be like, nah, son, my bitch at the crib, whatever. I'm not there. I can't hear that,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my word I hate was like my nigga. Don't call me my nigga. I'm not your nigga. I hate that word, my nigga or bro. That is so disrespectful to me.
Okay, but when you hear it from your man, it does sound different. But you be like,
if I call you bro, I just friend zone the shit out your ass.
Like, bro, who the fuck
Once I start calling you bro, it's over for us. It's no more.
my nigga. Who the fuck is my nigga? Call your nigga then. Like, what the fuck?
I feel that.
You better call Tyrone.
Girl, I made a video about what I should have given to y'all.
So I have a
question though.
How long do you think you should date somebody before you actually consider yourselves in a relationship?
I
don't know, because
I don't think it has a time frame. I think it's about having a conversation.
It's like whenever you.
Yeah. To me, I feel like it's a mutual feeling. Like you consider yourself the girlfriend maybe after 3-4 months. Maybe.
I say after you have a conversation and say, do you want to take this further? Do you want to be exclusive? What are we doing?
Nigga boss said,
look, are you cool with me seeing other people? That's all I got to say. Are you ready for me to be out with another nigga? Basically, if you're not ready for that, then you'll be ready for me exclusive.
All right, y'all gonna talk about it because we gonna fucking talk about it, okay? Right? So I'm dating this guy. I really like him. I really genuinely think he's just so fucking dope. You know what I'm saying? But he wants some bullshit from me, y'all. Like, I've been seeing him for the past 8 months, right? So when I first spoke to him, I did explain to him that if we are going to be in a situation, we need to have a verbal agreement, because I don't want to be like, any other couple that just assume they in a relationship and they not, and then they having all types of drama and they trying to ask themselves like, when the fuck did we even agree that we was together, let alone breaking up? You know what I'm saying? So I've been asking him like, what's up? Like, what are we doing? Like, are we friends? Are we in a relationship? What are we doing? And it's always, we're friends. And then his mom automatically turns to work. What do y'all think about that?
He always saying that y'all friends? He always saying that y'all friends?
All right. He basically always friend zoning me, okay? Literally friend zoning me.
Look, first of all, if he keep friend zoning you and he ain't claiming you as his woman, and he ain't saying like, I don't want to see other people because I don't want to see other people, like we on some mature shit and this and that, then I would Cypher, I would not want to fuck with him like that, because he ain't.
All right, so look, the other day when we was live, I was playing with Sucker Freeman, but I said I was single.
I remember.
When I said I was single, it was a little issue. Like, oh, so you single now?
He got
And
mad.
I'm
Right.
like,
He got
Yeah.
and I'm like, but where the
We
fuck are you?
friends,
Like,
right?
you don't want to be my man. You just, and then I had to ask him today, like, what's the difference between you and every other nigga? Like, you're not my man. You just some nigga that I'm fucking. What's the difference between you and every other nigga besides the fact that you're nice to me? And then he like, well, the other guys are not nice to you. And I'm like, I don't really give them the opportunity to know if they nice or not. I get in, get what I need, and get the fuck out. You feel what I'm saying? So where we're at, that's how you're making me feel. Like that's how I should start treating you. Like I should get what I want and get the fuck out. And then if I do that, how is that going to make you feel? Like if I said something as simple as I'm single and it made you feel a ways, how would you feel if I do start sleeping with somebody else? Or if, I put myself in a situation to show you that you're just my friend? How would that make you feel?
I mean, for me, a better question is, what are you going to do so that I'm not single? Because if you want to change that, then change it.
Oh, honey, listen, Cypher gives no fucks, okay? Sorry, but only a certain amount of time. Like I like my peace, I like my sanity, and I like my happiness. And for right now, I'm comfortable. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
When I become uncomfortable, then of course, just like a tight pair of shoes, I'm taking the bitches off, throw them in the garbage.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Until I find another situation where I can be comfortable in. I feel like I'm just single and I'm having fun. And if somebody come along, I'm going to tell them I am single and I'm available. And if I'm attracted to them, I'm going to give them a shot. Because at the end of the day, I am single.
Yeah, it's no title or label on it.
I have like a little similar situation where I felt I was supposed to be in a relationship with a certain person and we were together for a long while. That's what I thought. I was being faithful and loyal and I wasn't giving guys the time of the day at all. And then towards the end, like I say about in May, towards the end of May, when I start realizing that this shit is just being repetitive, him talking, telling me I'm pushing him into a corner. He never available to take my call. Every time I'm calling, it's like different now. Oh, he gotta put me on hold, leave me on hold forever. And I'll be like, what the fuck? So then I finally let somebody else in, and I was talking to them, like, as talking to them other than, what I'm saying? I was letting them in a little bit more than what I would normally let a person in, right? So, I mean, once I felt that connection that I had with the other person was kind of like, really, I feel like I'm here on my own. I'm single. I'm living by myself. I don't have you here. I've been waiting for your ass. You still ain't here. So why I'm gonna keep waiting around like I'm in a relationship with you and we're not doing no relationship shit? You see what I'm saying? So that's
See,
when
my
I just
thing
said,
is like we doing
I'm gonna see
all
other
these
people.
relationship shit. This is the problem that I have. Like we go places together, we spend a lot of time together. We even work on, new projects, share ideas as far as business, all that together. That's like a relationship. But when we talk about being in a relationship, his mind automatically skips to working. And I totally get it. Like, I understand the whole you want to be stable before you actually, settle down or whatever, whatever. But I'm not asking you to settle down right now. I'm just asking you, are we taking this to the next step? Because there's levels to this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, I'm expecting you to go from level 1 to level 20. No. Like,
Right.
can we at least get to second base, nigga? Because I'm starting to get a little, not uninterested, but I'm starting to get a little antsy. I'm hitting this age in my life where I want stability. I want to know that I need the security. And if I don't feel secure, then I'm just wasting my time.
True.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel like by the time you make your mind up about them, you kind of expect for them to sort of do the same, Like,
I get a lot of guys that be on some other shit. Oh, guys and girls think different, but I feel like as a human being, when you think about relationships, what do you think about? You think about the partnership, the being able to
Yeah, the
share,
partnership, the friendship, the shit that you share together, the sex together,
being on the same page, having a lot of understanding,
together.
patience. Even I even think about the trials and tribulations, the bumps in the roads that might come along, and how to hopefully be able to make sure that things run smooth. But I think that most of the guys that I end up with just be on another planet. Like they brains be somewhere else. I be trying to figure it out. Like, what part don't you get? If we not gonna be together, then whatever we doing, we don't need to do. Because I could do this with anybody. Like for me,
Right.
it's not about
I feel
sex
like.
because I can have
Do
sex.
you feel like? Do you feel like you don't want him to be with nobody else? Do you feel like you don't want him to be with nobody else?
Of course not.
Okay, and he feel like apparently he felt the way when you said you were single. So apparently he don't want you to be with nobody else. At that point, if we got to the point where I don't want you sleeping with nobody else or fucking with nobody else, and you don't want me fucking with nobody else, be with nobody else, then we must be together, because then we must gonna be in a fucking relationship where we together, and that's just it. That's how
He
I
probably
feel.
want the relationship, but he don't want the title.
And there is some men
Well,
like
then
that.
it's
Like
not.
they want
It's
to be
like
out there.
I guess it is a relationship, but I don't know. I feel like if it's not verbally stated, because people go against their words. So I understand actions are stronger, and you can form a bond with somebody, but a lot of times they feel like if they don't say, "Will you be my girlfriend?" then y'all aren't together, and there's a certain level of
But I'm like that.
you
I'm
shouldn't
like that
expect but so
myself.
much.
So I'm kind of like,
But
I don't want
just
to
say my friend.
but I'm like, well, damn, nigga, what do we do? Like, but after but, time is passing. We're getting older. We're not getting younger. So if I'm spending this time wasting to be with my friend, how the fuck am I going to find my husband?
My man or my husband. Right, exactly. I want to have sex with my husband and my man. I want to with a nigga that I'm with. That's who I want to fuck. I don't want to fuck a friend.
Because randoms come and go. If that's the case, I close my legs for every Tom, Dick, and Harry that's out here if I'm just looking for a good time. When I try to explain that, like, it's not about a good time, for me. Like, okay, yeah, we having fun, we enjoying ourselves. That's great. But there's more to it. Like, I'm a person. I'm not a fucking object. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
When you go through certain shit, when you go through shit and you deal with life, you become, either tolerant or resistant to certain situations. And I've been in relationships that were long term, and then I've had friends who were just like side niggas, but they really wasn't on the side because I didn't have a man. You know what I'm saying? It was just friends. But it's like, I don't want a friend. I got enough friends. I want a man. I want somebody that even if I don't sleep with you every night, I want to know that when I pick up that phone and make that call, that I can depend on you. I want to know that, the security. I want to at least feel like you're not doing anything because it's just me. Like, you know what I'm saying? And we have a future together instead of feeling like I'm just wasting my time, because I don't want to be 50 years old looking for a boyfriend. Like, we're not doing that.
Listen, I found this one quote, and y'all probably seen it before. But it says, I want a man to be able to enjoy his life and still be faithful. Go out and have fun with your friends. Just respect me in my absence. That's all I ask. Right? I mean, is that not true? Y'all don't feel that way?
For sure.
It's right.
It's right here.
I feel like all girls, I feel like as girls, like from a little girl, we watch movies. We always just dream about the fairy tale, like the knight in shining armor, and the big dress, and the fancy wedding, and the kids, and just everything being with that one guy. But I don't know, today's society is just like, I don't love him, I fuck him, replace him with another one. You have to see she keep calling me big.
I'm glad.
I'm like, just leave.
I'm glad you brought that up. I'm gonna play something for y'all, and I want y'all to listen to it, because this lady just speak on what you just said, how people see things nowadays. Hold on.
For life, and today I don't buy the idea that there is a one and only. We used to marry till death do us apart. Today we marry till love dies. We used to marry and have sex for the first time. Today you marry and you stop having sex with others. You used to have monogamy, one person for life, and today is one person at a time. And everybody says I'm monogamous in all my relationships. And it supposedly makes sense. So the norms are changing so fast. There is nothing you can do when you leave a person than to tell them, so sorry that you're hurting them, and you have loved them deeply and you wish them the best and you thank them for everything they've given you and you wish for them the best, and yet you're going to go, and it is just raw pain. You circumvent that. Heartbreak is heartbreak.
That's what I found, and I was like, I gotta say that, because what y'all feel about that? Is that true? Like, y'all feel that that's how relationships are nowadays? So you're monogamous?
Yeah, it's definitely true.
First of all, nowadays, I feel like I'm old fashioned. You know, I want to meet the guy, I want to go on the dates, and then I want to, you know, eventually get to that level. It don't work like that right now. Right now, you meet the nigga, you fuck the nigga, and then you decide if the dick is good enough, whether or not you want to be with the nigga. And then once the dick is good enough, then you just claim the nigga. It's like, what the fuck?
You don't have to do it like that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's about choices.
I like my dates.
It's about
I ain't gonna lie. I
choices.
like one-on-one dates. I like having fun. I do all of that. I do all of that. I have fun. I go on a date. We do stuff. So I don't know. I mean, like
this is what I'm saying, Nick Nack. I do all that, and I'm not in a relationship. Is that a good thing or is that a bad thing?
It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing.
I want to be in a relationship. Like, but it took me a long time to admit to myself that I wanted to be in a relationship. But I really want to be in a relationship. I want to be somebody's grandmother one day, and I don't want my grandkids coming home and it's just grandma there. Like, where's grandpa? Like, can we have a family?
You just gotta share these things with your dude and see if he on board. That's how that
I
works.
got no dude. I'm single, y'all. I need to find me a dude.
Philly.
In the building.
I'm gonna give me a dude. Find me somebody that's serious.
So while we on the subject of talking about relationships, what is the time frame to move in with your girlfriend or your boyfriend? Where do you think y'all should move in? Should it be a time
After
frame?
y'all
Should
get
y'all
engaged.
get married? Should y'all
After y'all get engaged.
Yeah, engaged. That's how I feel.
So basically, it has to be leading until marriage before y'all live together. Is what you're
Right,
saying?
because you can't get married if you don't live with that person first. You have to know that person. You'll know that person once you live with them. Then you know if you want to get married, because you know the clothes laying on the floor, the petty shit that irritates you. You know they stinking breath in the morning, all that good stuff.
Come on, the snoring, the gritting their teeth at night, the clipping their toenails.
Man.
I mean,
smacking the food, and you just know that shit disgusting. Y'all smack with your mouth open, just nasty shit.
He said, all right, wait, y'all. I have to read this comment. He said it works on the other side of what Cypher said too. A lot of us men think we coming up and gonna find a princess. Not all ready for these women who don't need us for shit. Okay, I get that, but what about the women who want you to be the prince? You know what I'm saying? What about the girl who wants to be the princess and then you treat her like Cinderella can't go to the ball? Like you would take a bitch, all right, listen, like me per se. You would take an ordinary bitch like me, you know, you want to do all these wife things. You want me to cook, you want me to clean, you want me to fuck you good, don't sleep with nobody else, entertain all your fucking fantasies and everything else, but you don't want to be in a relationship with me. And then here comes little Miss Plastic Doll. She done spent $1 million on plastic surgery. She can't keep her fucking house clean, can't cook to save her motherfucking life. All she got is a fat ass and a pretty face, but this is the bitch you want to spend the rest
so
of your
long
life.
can't wipe her ass. How do you keep your ass clean with long nails? That's what I always wonder.
You gotta wrap.
They make it work. They be making it work.
But they won't make you work with a bitch who really wants them. Cause half of them bitches don't want nothing.
He said it took him 4 years to move in with his girl, and they still not married. It's been 10 years yet. So what? I mean,
actually,
I'm leaving you.
After 10 years, legally, you all are married.
I was about to say, I'm a lawyer, y'all
Been
married.
too long.
But see, this is my thing too. I have issues with the whole, moving forward, because if we get that deep, and I got all these feelings, something happens to you. Legally, your family has a say so, and I just have to stand by and watch. When I was the person who's been living with you and taking care of you for God knows how long, like, how does that work?
It's like no
Honestly,
fairness, because
that's
in that
just
point, if you're not the
that's
wife,
just
they gonna
legalness. You
overlook
really
your
can't do
ass.
nothing about that.
Mhm. The family gonna overlook you. Well, shit, you don't mean nothing. He never married you, so you ain't basically
Right, you're just his girl. You're just a girlfriend, and you wasn't even his girlfriend. You was just some bitch he was fucking with. Like, come on, like, like, I don't know. I think people just they mindsets. It's like people say they want something, then they move different, and then the things that they want is like everybody's looking for love in all the wrong places. When you find it in somebody and it's genuine, instead of treating that person like less than, show them how to reciprocate it. If you don't understand what it is, or if you don't know how to love, just do your fucking best. Nobody's perfect. There's no handbook on how to love. Just what
just love
feels
me,
right.
right?
What doesn't.
So I have a question.
That's all you gotta
for
tell a
y'all.
person. It's just love me.
So do y'all, like, I don't know, probe like for information as far as whether somebody you meet wants to get married in general, like what their beliefs on marriage are and stuff like that? And these people say they want to get married.
Yep, I nitpick like a motherfucker. I ask questions and I'm nosy. I get in that business. I need to find out everything because I want to know where this is going to take me. Fuck that.
So that's kind of fucked up. That's just my take on it. If they not being upfront about not wanting to be serious.
I've been married before and I'm divorced, so divorced. I'm just saying I know how I feel, and it's a lot. It's like a thin line when it comes to dating. Like, so how would you guys feel if y'all man was, you was attracted to a man, but he was married, but he separated and they ain't been together in years, ain't lived together or none of that. So then what? Are you gonna be like, why are you still married? Kind of shit. Like, why you still married?
Nigga tell me he married.
You gotta sever those ties. You can't. No.
Once you tell me you married, I'm good. Bye. I don't give a fuck if you separated or not. Because if you don't expect that to work out or something, then you're gonna let it go.
You definitely owe them an explanation or something. Like,
I know when I left and I was ready to move on and be in another relationship, I filed for a divorce. I just wanted to have that clean slate with the next persons that come or the person that came into my life, so that way I don't have this, oh yeah, I'm still married but we're separated kind of thing. You know what I mean? I just felt like it wasn't
supposed to be as a married
fair.
And you tell me, no, we're separated. And I'm like, okay, I'll deal with that, right? And then I start questioning, well, when you gonna get divorced or whatever. It's really basically like, if you never divorce your wife, then that means you will never make me your wife. And if we can't grow together, then what the fuck are we doing together? It all leads back to the same thing. Like, if there's no growth, why are we together? If we can't see each other in each other's future or forever, why the fuck are we doing what we doing? We too old to be experimenting.
Right. Especially when you up in age. It's like at this point you need to know that you really want to leave that person alone. You need to go and handle it and make it a priority to get it done. You know what I mean? So you said I can't even find my first ex-wife. Shut up, Philly.
I think our problem is we be looking at these men, but we be dating these guys that don't know what they want. They need to find themselves before they can love on us. You know, they need to finish the hurt that they was going through from their past relationships in order for them to be happy with us. See, we love the company, we love the time that we spend with them, but what we need to understand is we need to be happy ourselves as a woman instead of depending on the man. Once we find happiness in ourselves, we'll know our worth to move on with somebody that is worth our
This
time.
is my thing. I tried. This is what I told my friend. I was there. I said, you have to figure things out because I know what I want. I know who I am, and that's why it's so easy for me to know what I want. I'm not indecisive. I'm sure of what I want, and I don't. It's not so much who I don't care who it comes from, but as long as that person is somebody that I'm genuinely interested in, and they're presenting the things that I'm looking for, then I'm willing to reciprocate. I'm willing to meet them halfway. And a relationship is supposed to be 50-50, but if I'm giving you 50, I don't give a fuck if I'm giving you 55%. I'm still bringing too much fucking table. Like I need to feel it's something that I need to feel. It's just like some sense of security. If I'm not getting that, I don't want to be there. And that's where I'm at right now. Like I really, really care about this guy, and I'm at this point where I'm like, I don't want to just walk away. He's good to me. I will never say he's not good to me. He's good to me. I don't want to walk away because I know it will hurt. But at the end of the day, I'm hurting trying to figure things out.
Right. So what do you ladies feel about what is right? So what is a definite no in your relationship that you will not tolerate at all? I know for me it's inconsistency. Consistency. Well, I can't say my words.
I hate being ignored. I really hate that. Being ignored, especially when I text.
Is a number one for like everybody. Because nobody's perfect. It's hard to be consistent about some shit especially for men. That comes very hard for them.
Right. And I guess as women, we just
we're more focused.
Right. We if we know we want something, we're gonna stick to that something and work on that. You know what I'm saying?
We run off of emotions. Men don't. Yes. So
they run off their heads.
But the problem with that to me too is that men assume they don't. But if they don't feel a ways about something, they don't do it, just like work. If you don't feel that the work is going to get you somewhere, if you don't feel that it's going to be beneficial to you, you're not going to do it. So pretty much everything we do in our lives is based on how we feel about what we're doing.
That's true.
So why be with somebody? Why sleep with somebody if you don't feel like this is somebody you could grow with? I don't get it. I just don't understand why people choose to, like, I've never slept with anyone that I didn't feel like I could build a relationship with.
I think people want companionship, but they are afraid of commitment, because once you commit to somebody, it's like you put yourself in a vulnerable space. It's like you have to sort of trust yourself to choose the right person, if that makes sense.
And then you out there, and then if you want to say, if you do see something else that catch your eye, and you got to think like,
you don't want to miss out.
I'm with someone. Oh fuck, I can't be with this person right here that's in my face, so I can't. So why commit? Why commit to a motherfucker and I can still have my options open? I mean, you know what I mean? He said dudes be emotional. Don't play.
I mean, and that's true. It is a lot of men that don't admit that, but
they just have emotions, but they're definitely emotional.
Most of the people that we interact with on a daily basis are men, right? I just want to know, like, for the guys, like, what's wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all? Like, why is it so hard to just tell somebody what you feel? Look, I'm not comfortable with this.
Right.
I'm not happy. I want you to change.
I'll make you happy.
Or if you are like this, like we're human and we're open to change, but we don't know. We're not fucking psychics. We're not mind readers. If you don't tell us, we don't know. We don't get it. We don't understand. And as women, our only defense is verbal. We know that we're not as strong as men. So when it comes even to being angry, we're not just going to pop on you because we know we can't beat you. So we express ourselves, whether we're yelling, crying or just flat out talking. We're using our words. We're always verbal. Why is it so hard for you guys to verbally communicate? Like, what's the problem?
Oh my God.
That's a
Please
question
answer,
for
guys.
sympathy. That's all I'm going to say.
I mean,
Niggas
because
just
I
can't
know
get it right.
I love to communicate. Communication is everything, especially if you're trying to build a relationship. You have to communicate.
We get a lot of practice. They don't.
Because
That's
then
what I
we
would say.
lose you. Oh, okay. Do you see what he said? He said, because then we lose you. How? And then they, nah, we gonna keep you around till something else come up. Bye, Philly. Yo, but
You know, let me tell you, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think that I blame the mothers to a certain extent on how our men behave to a certain extent, you know, because we tell them things like, you a boy, don't cry. You know, even the fathers, you supposed to be strong. You a man. Don't show no emotion. Don't show no fear. Don't
yeah,
cry. Don't cry, you know. Because that whole don't cry and don't show your emotion, I feel like that kind of plays a big part on it too. Because then when they grow up, they become these people that seem like they're emotionless, and then we don't understand how to communicate with them.
I love for a man to be emotional and vulnerable and able to express himself. Like, I cry in front of me, you know what I'm saying? Do all that. Like, let me know that you human just like me. You have feelings, you know what I mean? So I'm good with that. You know, I don't think less of a man because of, his emotional state.
I feel like if they showed us or told us more how they felt, then it would be easier for us to deal with them. They don't realize that we deal with them based on how they interact with us. So if you treat me a certain way, or if you don't show feelings to certain things, I'm gonna think that it's okay.
Right.
You know,
What
like
else is going on?
yeah, like I'm gonna think like, well, he don't give a fuck, so you know, he don't care about this, and then it'll get to the point where I'm like, well, he just don't care, so now I'm over here with it.
Right. I mean, you can kind of feel like if you base things off of the person that you with, like when you with your dude, do you feel the energy of him? Like, is it different? Do you feel like we not connected? Or I mean, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have like something like, I don't know, with me, it's energy for some reason. I pick up on your energy. Like when your energy and your mood is different and this and that, like I pick up on it, like what's going on, like you know what I'm saying? And I'm the type that I would approach you, like, you need something to talk about or you
Mm-hmm.
got something to talk about. So is something wrong? Because it just seemed like something's bothering you. You know what I'm saying?
Now you
So I
see what Narcissus said. You could show you feeling some type of way, but then you get called a bitch or say you acting like a female. Fuck all that. Now I get it. You know what I'm saying? Where girls be like, you a bitch ass nigga. But my thing is, if you dealing with a chick like that, that's not the chick for you. You know what I'm
right. If
saying?
she feel like you a bitch ass nigga, then if she feel you
then
that way, you know what I'm
then
saying?
go find you a strong ass nigga that you know she needs to deal with, because like they say, it's somebody for everybody. I just feel like the type of person I am, I need a person who's a little more in tune with themselves, because when you know yourself and you understand yourself, the communication is easier, and it ain't no bitch ass nigga, because you're gonna assert yourself as a man, but you're still gonna let me know how you feel.
Feel right. True that.
It takes
True
practice.
that.
It took
Yeah,
years.
it does.
Like I'm married, been married for what, 7 years now. And it took years to get to that point where we can understand each other. And we still have small miscommunications, just because, like, regardless of him being a man and me being a woman, he's still individual, a human being. So you have to learn about that person and then also realize that they're going to grow and change as time goes on. So even like what shit that worked in the past, as far as like how to resolve things and
It's
you
not
know
going
how
to
to
keep
get your point
working.
across, it don't always work. So it's just about being open, and also being, I think, just honest and forthright about like what your intentions are, because you can't let nobody waste your time.
That's true.
End of the day, so you just gotta let somebody know what you want, and if they ain't not with it, like, all right, well, I'm gonna fall back. And oftentimes that distance allows them to see, well, damn, let me take a look at what I actually had in my life, real quick. Like, yeah, she was over here cooking, cleaning, doing this or whatever. Like, I personally wouldn't do all that until, for sure what it's going to be.
I mean, I'm not doing all that. I cook here and there. I ain't, once in a blue eye, I'm not doing all that. I'm not doing all that.
Let them miss it a little bit. Like,
but just think about it. Even as teenagers, we get boyfriends and we spend a night over there. And when we get up, if they want to eat, if their parents allow it, we're gonna go and we're gonna cook. Or if they family oriented, we'll go in there, we helping mom, and we're doing all these things that you would expect from a wife. Why do we do that for men who are not even there? What is like what is
you're taught to do that a lot of times.
Because women have a nurturing instinct, though. You guys gotta understand it. Don't feel bad because that's who you are. I mean, just be careful because every man is not worthy of that.
See, I know these things. I'm just asking y'all because I'm trying to just spread some awareness. Like,
we're nurturing by nature.
That feels like this. We have children and we have sons, and unconditional love is the way we feel about our kids. So if you come at me and you're not my mother, just understand that I love you unconditionally. The same things that I would want for my children, I want for you. I love you. If I'm looking at you in a different light, like, oh, you a man, you should be doing this, you should be doing that, and oh, because you're this, you're that, you should be doing this. That's stipulations.
Right.
When it's unconditional, I want the best for you, whatever it is that you choose to do. I want the best for you. I don't want to see you out here doing this and doing that when you have the potential to be something great. And I think a lot of these guys really don't get it. They just, they think that, I mean, some guys have been used. Girls come around and I'm not, all on the guys. Like, I have to get on the women sometimes too, because a lot of these women be up to no good. They come in these guys' lives. They pretend that they love them. Oh, I love you so much. And have these guys doing all this stuff to what? Soon as they find somebody else that got a little bit more money or a flashier car or a bigger dick, next thing you know, they over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, be real with me or don't deal with me. Accept me for who I am and how I come. And if you can't do that, then I'd rather be alone.
Right. True. That's facts. For real. The purpose of being in a relationship anyway is to actually build something, to have something for the future, right? That's why people come together, they be together. You know what I'm saying? And then if you want to speak on age wise, you know what I'm saying? We always was told that women are more mature than men anyway. You know what I'm saying? So a man in his 30s is on some other shit, while the woman in her 40s is on some other shit, and vice versa. So when is it a good time? Like, when is it a good time? And then speaking on this,
I just think we've been there before, so we already know that. We know what they're going through because we've been there before. Us in our 40s, we lived that life. So we have to understand what they're going through as a man and say, okay, we've been there before. Baby, live your life. Do what you need to do. Get that shit out your system. And then when you feel like, you're ready, then you come back. We already been there, done that. Why put ourselves back in that situation when we've been there before?
Like I was explaining to my friend, like a lot of this, this blockage that you have, this wall that you built, it comes from being hurt in your past, and I see it because I've been there. I've been in a place in my life where I didn't want a relationship. All I wanted to do was just get my little itch scratched and keep it moving. And I ain't think about him. I'm out here doing me whenever I need a little, whenever my thing twinkle, now I'm making another phone call. And I was content with that because I was hurt. So I didn't want to allow myself to be vulnerable. I didn't want to allow myself to love somebody and put myself in a position to be hurt again. So I get it. But the only way to heal is to you have to break those walls down and you have to try something else. How do you have to, like they say, you have to crawl before you walk. And when you start walking, guess what happens? You bust your ass 1,000 times before you get it right. But you get it right. It's not like that with them.
But sometimes your time limit and things just not gonna work out because people don't have time like we all express to just sit around and waste. Like that's wasted time. That's months. That's years. Or that's days. That's hours spent out of your life that you're wasting. That you could be doing other things, to get what you're looking for, so to say. So, I mean, in this case, I'm gonna go on to the next one because I really want to talk about this for real, for real. Are some women loyal to the wrong man? What y'all think about that?
Yes.
You won't. I mean,
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. Yes,
That
true
part.
fact. True facts. Yes.
I think that question
I
also answers the last question. Like,
right,
or like sums that
basically,
up.
yeah. You just
This is what
I
I'm
know, I
saying.
know,
You're
definitely.
loyal to the wrong man.
Like loyalty, trust, like you lying to me, like I just don't want to be lied to. I just feel like we too old. Just tell the fucking truth. It ain't nothing like what you gonna do at this point. What you gonna do is hurt me when you keep lying about something and I find out. But if you tell me the truth, maybe you give me the chance to deal with it, see where I want to be with it and then move forward or not move forward with you. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I know I was loyal to the wrong niggas. I ain't even gonna lie.
I don't,
Loyal
I
to the
don't,
wrong
I mean,
people.
you can be loyal to the wrong niggas, but I don't feel like I was loyal to the wrong niggas. I feel like it was more about being loyal to myself. Like, okay, he might be a shitty ass nigga, but that don't mean I have to go against my morals. I'm still gonna be who I am. And eventually when I get the strength or common sense to get up and leave, I'll walk out the motherfucking door. But I'm not gonna treat him like shit just because he's not
Right.
for me.
Right. And I don't treat people like shit though. Like, but it's real
Because
hard.
just imagine the people on the outside looking in, like your future husband could be looking in, and if he's watching you treat this man like shit, he like, there's no way I could be with a bitch like that. But if he see you treating this man good and he see this man treating you bad, you never know. He might be the one to come sweep you off your feet. Like, I see you all the time and you so good to him, and I wish I could have somebody like that. And you never know. But if you treat people fucked up, I don't care how a person treats you. When you treat people fucked up, that shit come back to bite you in the ass. You think about that shit later on. Then a lot of
Right.
times people go through things too and always wonder, like, why me, why me, why me? And then they don't really pay attention to the things that they cause. Like, how much attention did you really pay to your partner? You kick that whole, well, we're getting to know each other thing, but you don't even know yourself. So how are you ever going to get to know me?
yeah, yep. That's true.
Baby. Oh my girl. Girl, you are late. I'll send you that link along with
Lily.
Oh, by the way, guys, we gonna have Lily next week on Wednesday to interview, ask her a couple of questions. I just want to switch it up and get some intake off of other female artists on the app. And I asked her. She said she's willing to do it next Wednesday, so we have somebody else on here to get us. Let me see. Can't be selfish in a struggle with a real partner. Yeah, you can't. You can't. And that's what I give. Like I'm so compromising. Like it's like crazy. Like I have to sit and ask myself, am I too nice to motherfuckers? Because I compromise and I'm so understanding. And it's like I don't I don't want them to ever feel like, they're neglected. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to feel like I'm neglecting you in any way or I'm being disrespectful or whatever. I mean, I just look at all those principles. And like I was saying, like I grew up with no father, but I had my grandfather around. And like I never seen my grandfather go around the house screaming and yelling. Like everything was he was very well mannered. Like I didn't even know if he was like
My grandfather the same. My grandmother was the boss, pretty much. But at the
right.
end of the day, he was so humble. He was so calm. He really was the backbone. Like my grandmother was the enforcer. My grandmother was the disciplinary. She was mom. She was everything. And then my grandfather was, when things got overwhelming for my grandmother, when he said something, that's when it was like, all right, y'all know y'all fucked up now. But I feel like a woman's job is not to make it harder for a man, but they don't realize how hard they make it for us.
Right. Right. Girl,
Yeah.
your cat was all up on your shoulder. I was gonna say, don't let that cat turn around and start beating your ass in the head like that cat I see on TikTok be fucking that girl
That
up.
shit went viral.
Listen, he tries to beat my ass daily, okay? He like pouncing on my head when I'm trying to sleep.
He like, hey ma, what's up? What you doing?
I cannot do cats. I cannot do cats. I had a bad experience with my roommate cat a long time ago. My roommate had a cat. Her cat was shitting and pissed all on my shit. No, I'm good on cats.
Oh.
That cat ain't like you, Nick. Then.
That cat didn't like me. Yeah, that cat didn't like me.
I'm about to say that's not what normally cats do, but I don't know.
I don't know what the cat didn't like me for. I didn't never bother it.
It don't matter. That's why. It's like, bitch, every time you come here, you don't want to speak. You be acting funny. You know what, bitch? Let me let you know who the fuck I am. This is my house.
They are very territorial.
Very
That
dumb.
cat shit on my bed. You know what? I promise to God, I ain't gonna promise to God. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I did. I beat that cat ass. And I told my roommate when she got home, I didn't give a fuck. I said, you know what? Your cat shitted on my bed, pissed in my pictures, and I whooped her ass and threw her outside. She out there on the porch. For real. I'm dead ass serious. She was like, oh my God, you put my cat outside. Bitch, yeah, your cat shitted on my bed and pissed in my shit.
I would be so sad if somebody threw my cat outside.
Oh my God.
Nick back.
I did. That cat, I was so sad I had to clean up cat shit off my bed. The fuck?
Okay.
I was like, this bitch that came here and shitted on my bed.
Terrible.
I ain't like the cat ever since. I can't stand cats. I'll take a fucking small dog any day. I used to have a Lhasa Apso and a Shih Tzu. Those was my dog. I take them kind of dogs. Shit, my next dog gonna be even tinier. I want a motherfucking little Yorkie or a little tiny baby miniature poodle or some shit. I don't want shit to grow big.
I want big dogs. I want a Rottweiler and a pit bull.
They hard to walk.
We had those. No. Them dogs
Me
is
big
fucking
dog.
big.
I love me a big dog, honey. Them is the
Don't
best
say
friend.
that because I'm gonna don't say you love you a big dog. Please don't say that because I seen some shit. And whenever I see a lady with a big dog, I be thinking like, what are you doing? Go to bed. I'm sorry. Whenever I see a big dog with a lady, I my mind think differently because I done seen some shit that I didn't need to see. So
Oh goodness.
Stop watching the bestiality videos, knick-knack. We are
That
human
was a
beings.
long time ago, but it's
Okay,
burned
we are
on my brain.
into normal
You know what
human
that is?
beings,
It's
okay?
wicked. That's what that is.
We don't do elephants, horses, cats, dogs, none of that. We like people.
I don't either. Shit.
So just
I
keep
love
your mind
being
out the
human.
gutter, because this black lady right here only want dogs for one reason. So they can bite a hole in the motherfucker ass when they run up the wrong motherfucker way, and I ain't got to get in trouble. Can't shoot your ass, but I'll sick these motherfuckers on you.
Shit. Damn. I'll show you guys. Well, so
Cats stink.
since
You know what I'm saying?
we-
Cats are not my thing. No, cats stink. Okay, cat piss stink. Fucking wrong. I will throw your cat out the fucking window. That shit piss on my shit. It ain't coming back because that smell don't come.
That's what I'm saying. See, you would throw it out the window. At least I threw the motherfucker out there on the porch and on the balcony.
You was nice. You see, I turned my head because you was nice. That she would have never found her cat. That shit would have been stiff as a board, but she came outside in the morning right on the porch.
I'm done. You know, I felt like that. My whole head was like, this bitch did shitted on my bed. But I haven't liked for real. Not like the cat.
You probably was mean to that cat in the beginning. That's why I came and shit on your bed.
Never. The thing was, I used to love cats. I used to have a cat. I had 2 cats, Princess and Sapeppa. Bitch was black and white. I called her Sapeppa, so for salt and pepper. And I named Princess. She was gray and white. So I had 2 cats that I liked. And I love my
Look, see, this is what I was talking about. Big dogs.
Look. Oh, hell no. Nah. That's
That's a mama duke right there.
What? Mama Duke.
Mama Duke.
Nonsense. Big dog. Get him. He costs too much. What? I love big dogs, okay? And I feed them motherfuckers like they are my husbands. They fucking always be ridiculous. It be having all kind of rice, gravy, meat left up. What? Dog food, the scraps, everything be in there. My dogs eat like kings. They be like, I be in the kitchen cooking. My dog used to be sitting there waiting.
I'll sleep with my chihuahua.
Yeah, you got a little tiny dog.
Yeah, I got a chihuahua too.
Come, Callie, come here.
And you know, I like my dog too because when I had her, if a no good nigga came around, she knew before I knew. So as a nigga walk in the door, she be like, I used to be like, yo, you gotta go. You gotta go because I'm a dog about to fuck you up. I don't want no fucking lawsuits. You got to get out.
For real.
The best thing
Okay,
I know.
So this is Callie. She's dressed for Christmas. Say hello.
Oh, Callie is so cute.
She's so tiny. She's a miniature. She was born that small. She's like so tiny.
That's why I need. I'm going to give me a dog. Yeah, I fucking up.
See, and that's
She's
all
like,
my
come out
daughter
here.
used to think about. I want a dog. I want another dog. And I was sitting here, but I ain't ready to train another motherfucking dog and have to take them out the potty every so often so they can, you know, let me know when they got to go out and potty. And I don't know if I got the patience for that no more. I don't think I have the patience for it no more. But anyway, we talking about animals. Let's stop.
We gonna talk about animals, right? Because let's just play some music because this bitch right here is a fucking animal. Yeah. Let's get back to some music. I will be right back with y'all. I have to find my stuff. What a blood clot going on here. See, y'all see what I'm talking about? I can't never get it right. Like, it's just be like, you know what, bitch, you can press play, but I ain't gonna start till you turn the speaker back on, ho. You ain't let me rock long enough, so I disconnected on your ass. Typical boyfriend shit. Just hang up on the bitch in the middle of the conversation. Hey, see? Duh. That's how you know it wasn't good either.
good, it's for drama, and they come alert. All these ops hate with cops, so just be alert. Man, I don't ever trust you bitches, then it's on the girth. Niggas pussy whip, boy, you get pussy slapped. You say you rebels, but you hang around with pussy rats. Talking gangster, saying that y'all this and that. Then why she run and tell, crying on the fucking app? She thinks she hot feeding, well bitch I'm feeding bullets. Open up your mouth, fill you up to the fullest. Talking about she cute, then if it's really true, tell me why all 3 husbands ran through. You really fucking sick up in the head. Talking paralegal, bitch, when you special ed. You silly rabbit, they should've gave you special meds. I rock your teeth out, at least get some special head. Gator mouth, bitch, you transgender, bitch. Wanna talk about my clip, but don't you got a dick? Still a killer, should've been Godzilla. But without the God, that's a real thriller. I moderator, daughter, little snitch. If you ain't know, now you know, bitch. Call me Bobby Schmurder, slaughter this bitch. Go run and tell my father, little snitch. I moderator, daughter, little snitch. If you ain't know, now you know, bitch. Call me Bobby Schmurder, slaughter this bitch. Go run and tell my father, little snitch. Okay, cloud I gave you, and yeah, you still ungrateful? Why you still acting hype when you should be thankful? Know your fucking place, know you better stay humble. Cause next time, bitch, we can really rumble. And if y'all ride her dick, y'all can get it too. G5, pass the cake, they ain't getting loose. Can't save a hoe if she already through. I pass it to my homies like that bitch got a flu. Like, I just don't understand these bitches. Like, why they so fucking weird? Like, how you talk shit, then put me on block? Like, why you always running high, bitch? Come out, make it make sense. I moderator, daughter, little snitch. If you ain't know, now you know, bitch. Call me Bobby Schmurder, slaughter this bitch. Go run and tell my father, little snitch. Scary, goofy, silly ass bitches.
Gave you everything featuring Moe B. RBHF, stand up, yeah.
I gave you everything. I took in my dreams. No matter how I sacrificed it all, it was never enough. I gave you everything. I took in my dreams. No matter how I sacrificed it all, it was never enough. Dedicated my life to writing this music. Been feeling all kinds of deep, but I'm stuck on acoustics. My mind is ruthless, I'm thinking that maybe I need some help. Cause therapy and medication ain't helping to check myself. Gave my family the wealth, then what did I gain? Nothing but heartache and pain that I can make it go away. And now I'm still alone in a place I used to call home. My heart aimlessly roams cause I sacrificed it all. I gave you everything. I took in my dreams. No matter how I sacrificed it all, it was never enough. I gave you everything. My time in my dreams. No matter how I sacrificed it all, it was never enough.
Let me tell you about when I fell in love with this music shit. I was a poet. Yeah, I had the bars, but I didn't know what to do with it. My homie told me I should try it out. I was a young nigga, I was falling out. Stuck in the game, making bad decisions, feeling like I was falling out. Looking in the mirror, I'm talking to myself. That's when it hit me. Gotta sacrifice a nigga that I used to be. See what this music give me. I can't lie. I fell in love with hip hop, feeling like she would let me back. Sacrificing all my friendships. If I could do it over, I'd run it back. What I'm supposed to do with my mindset is making it to the top. I done gave up everything. Now these niggas hate me, and this shit will never stop. I lost a piece of me. Some things you just can't get back. How to cross bridges, I blew them up. And I'm fixing that. Need the sacrifice that I made for this shit. Now I gotta live with it, but it paid off when I got my first check. Guess what I did with it? Reinvested in my stock, yeah, it's going up. The boys, but I didn't know what to do with it. My homie told me I should try it out. I was a young nigga, I was falling out. Slept in the game, making bad decisions, feeling like I was falling out. Looking in the mirror, I'm talking to myself. That's when it hit me. Gotta sacrifice a nigga that I used to be. See what this music give me. I can't lie. I fell in love with hip hop, feeling like she would let me back. Sacrificing all my friendships. If I could do it over, I'd run it back. What I'm supposed to do with my mindset is making it to the top. I done gave up everything. Now these niggas hate me, and this shit will never stop. I lost a piece of me. Some things you just can't get back. How to cross bridges, I blew them up. And I'm fixing that. Need the sacrifice that I made for this shit. Now I gotta live with it, but it paid off when I got my first check. Guess what I did with it? Reinvested in my stock, yeah, it's going up. I gotta supply more. Sacrifices that I made for the game. I live and I die for it, for real.
In my dreams, no matter how I sacrificed it all, it was never and never, 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 never enough. I gave everything, my time and my dreams. No matter how I sacrificed it all, it was never and never, 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 never enough.
So a little unprepared with the music playlist today. That's why we was doing so much talking. Sorry, y'all. It's not my fault. Blame the blood clot host. Can y'all unmute y'all damn selves? That'd be nice. All right, well, okay, I got you. How about this one? Oh.
You go.
What you say? What you say? What you say?
I said that last time was really smooth.
Yeah, that was cute. I was Moe B. Knick-knack, ready to wrap it up, y'all?
Yeah, we got 10 more, well, 9 more.
Well, next week I will
because I know everybody. You said next week what? What?
Next week I'll make sure that we get the playlist beforehand.
Okay.
And we're gonna have to actually set up the actual timing and everything so everybody get their little slot. So everybody could get a segment, and we could kind of get things a little more organized, like a little show going on over here.
Right. Everything has just been basically running as we go so far with the shows. I've been trying to get a little format going. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of hard. You just need everybody to participate and do their part, and everything should work out. Oh.
Look, we're gonna get it together. Tutu was anteing up her facts for her little segment, so we're gonna give her a floor where she can actually, just do like a hip hop news segment, and then after she's done with the segment, then we could, do a little wrap it up and talk about it. I just don't want to, do so much talking because I do want to get more music in. I just did a lot of talking because I knew I didn't have a playlist. I ain't know what to play. I really don't follow a lot of girls on rap things, so I don't know what to play. I'm gonna get it together though. So next week,
we got this.
Next week we'll have a theme. We'll set the topic and we'll have everybody times together. So you'll have Knick-knack, you'll come in, you do your hosting for maybe like the first 5 minutes and whatever you're gonna do, and then Tutu could go in with her hip hop news, and then Jerica could, I guess she could do some kind of review segment.
We have an interview next week, so somebody can do the interview.
God. I love doing interviews. I'll host the interview.
Right. Okay. Well, then do the interview. There you go. You got it.
I know my fat ass can talk. If I can't do nothing, I can talk. But I do want to get it, this is our first time doing it here and live, you guys. So you have to bear with us. But hopefully next week we'll have it, a little bit, everything a little more lined up. So it'll actually be formatted where you guys, we'll have some more music. Everybody will have their segment. It'll run a little smoother, less rambling, more facts, Oh, also, next week when we come on, you guys, I do want to talk about support.
Support.
Yes, I think that is something that our viewers would benefit from. Just support, like the meaning of the word support. Not just, oh, I come and I pop in your live, I say hi, I wait for you to play my song and then I'm gone. No, I'm talking about support even when I'm not like how I support y'all. Like even when I'm not here live or on Telegram, I'm still talking about y'all music. I'm still sharing y'all music with other people. I'm still bragging about the work that I've done with y'all. I mean, like support that goes beyond just, jumping in a chat room or saying, oh, I played your song. Like it's a little bit deeper than that.
Right.
We got crews, and for the people who was watching live, most of the people that come here and watch that's live are also, members of Rap Fame. So you guys, when y'all come in, and a lot of this stuff we will be talking about will be not only for the members, but just keep in mind that you guys are part of crews. So it's a networking system. Rap Fame is a networking system. YouTube, what we're doing here is part of a networking system. So let's just try to get this little web thing to be less tangled and run a little more smooth. Just get the, extensions going and get everybody a little more proactive. If you love something and you say this is what you want to do, then you have to show it. People not going to believe in you unless they see that you believe in yourself.
Right. And that's true. You got to believe in yourself for the dream and the vision to come true.
Yeah,
it's
so
not free. You gotta work. You gotta work.
You tell me you want to do something, and I'm here to support you. I'm gonna, extend the branch. It's just up to you to climb on. Like we all have goals. We all want to do stuff with our music. For some of us, it's a hobby, and for some of us, it's really something that we're extremely passionate about. But I am a firm believer of God didn't give you talent to waste. If you have skills, He gave them to you so you can take care of yourself. Those skills are gifts, it's tools, there's ways to eat off of those skills. You just got to put those tools to use.
I hear that.
Facts.
On that note, you guys, we about to get the fuck up off this motherfucker. You feel me?
Yes.
Right. I know somebody's sleepy. I know people tired. I can't wait to go lay down in my bed. I've been up.
Girl, I'm frying a hamburger right now. I'm like, I'm hungry. Talking about them eggs.
I did dinner. I did all that stuff before the show. I made dinner. I made some fried chicken breasts and some cabbage and some rice.
I had a bowl of Cheerios, and then now I got my ice cream fix, and my carrot cake over here. That's about to be my good night, go to bed, bitch. Don't get your fat ass up and eating up a nice one.
No, that's the munchies. What you got? You eating on over there? That's the munchies.
Yeah, I eat ice cream every day. I have an ice cream addiction.
Oh, damn! I can't eat ice cream every day.
I have to have
sherbet. I can eat sherbet.
Right, same. I can't eat that shit every day.
I have to have ice cream. I have to have Haagen-Dazs ice cream every day.
It used to be my favorite ice cream though. Ben and Jerry's, the Chunky Monkey. Ooh, I used to love that shit.
Oh, I love that one. Yes.
No, that's why we fat now.
With the chocolate, right?
We the chunky monkeys, man.
All right, Jerry. Yeah, we the chunky monkeys now. We like Shit, that's like nobody don't even care. Like I'll be sitting up there talking about I know I need to exercise. I gotta exercise, but then I'll be sitting up there like I ain't about to exercise. Why pay for a gym, girl? Got a gym membership and everything, and don't ain't been there but probably 2 times.
I did these. I started going on YouTube and I watched this guy. His name is like Donovan, and he do like these chair exercises. So I started doing them with him for maybe like a good 3 weeks, and I went back on a diet. I was watching the pounds drop off, and soon as my ass got lazy and decided not today, it seemed like it was not today. The day after that, then not, and I watched myself gain like 13 pounds. So I gotta get this shit down.
I know. COVID.
I think I gained like 35 pounds.
We should do a challenge.
Well, a weight loss challenge.
Encourage ourselves.
All right.
Want me that?
We're gonna do a weight loss challenge. How long is this challenge supposed to last?
Because let's see, we could do.
Can you hear me?
And what we gotta lose in 2 weeks? 2 pounds?
No, we gotta see who lose the most in 2 weeks.
Who was gonna lose weight in 2 weeks? You might lose like 1.5 pounds. If you lose more than that, that's unhealthy.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute, but we're gonna have to. Is this around the time that us women, deal with our style? I mean, because that shit we can't start then. Because I'm already like 3 pounds.
All right. So look, how about we start the challenge? Right? We pick a day. We start the challenge, and we do for 2 months. Right? And we do a weigh-in at the end of the first month, and then we do a weigh-in at the end of the second month.
Okay.
I'm feeling it.
Hey, we can get paid for that too, right?
We got to know our start weight.
You got to weigh.
I don't mind doing my start weight. I weigh 254 pounds.
Okay. That's what's up. Listen, I lost 100 pounds on my own before. So
I did too. I used to be 300 and I used to be 324 pounds, and I dropped down to 212 pounds on my own.
That's amazing.
Okay.
But once I got down, it seemed like I would go up and down between 210 and 250. And like I never really went past 230 once I got it down. And this is the biggest I've been in a while. And I can feel it. I
have this problem where I'm stuck. I guess they call it a plateau, but it's like I'm stuck at this number and it just won't go, down. When I start going down, it goes back up to that same weight. And I'll be like, what the freaking fuck?
That's like me. I won't go down. I'll get to like 213, then I'll get to 210, and then I'll blow up to like 220, then I'll come back down to like 210, then I'll go back up to 240, then I'll go in between 210 and 240 back and forth. Like right now, I'm at 250. By the time the summer come, I'm only gonna be like 220.
Right. Well, what we're gonna do is discuss this in our ladies' chat. So people won't be knowing our secrets.
I was thinking that too, like maybe we should do a video diary on our
stream. Yeah, okay. Y'all ain't
we can do that.
All my little guy. I keep my fupa to myself.
Like,
that would be hilarious.
That means we have to come like this.
Work out to our own music. Okay, that's a good one.
That would be tight. Yeah.
Our own music.
Okay, so now I see. Now I gotta make a workout song.
And we could sell we could do like Sucker Free and sell the workout mixtape on Telegram.
Be like and stretch.
Exactly.
Work it out.
She said bend over.
I'm
feeling it. Not feeling it.
No. Okay, so then that'll give me a reason to go and actually utilize the gym. And I gotta give shots to my dude because he the one did it for me. He was like, babe, I'm gonna pay for you 3 months. I was like, okay, and I ain't even.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't need the gym. I just need to stay focused. You know, with me is the bad habits.
Because you can lose weight at home, like you said, watching YouTube. Because that's how I started out.
Right.
Originally, I started out watching YouTube videos using cans, food cans and shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this is what we gonna do. We gonna do a workout challenge. I'm gonna give $50 to the best workout store.
Oh shoot!
I'm willing to match that, so it'd be 100.
Well, we got $100 for the best workout store, and we gonna do our.
So we throwing in $100. How much are we going into the pot?
$100.
Jerica said she got 50. I said I got 50 for the best workout.
Okay, we can throw in 50. Where are we gonna put it at? Where we sending it to?
If we do it, we'll just cash app it to the person.
Oh, to the person who loses money. Okay, good. Okay, perfect. All right. So we'll do that. We'll figure out who's all in to doing it. Because I do need to get my face back, flawless again. Like,
look at her.
Hey. No, I'm just playing.
Sit up. Sit up straight.
I know I gained weight when I kept looking at my face and I could see my chin while my face was straight. I was like, oh no. The extra chin is back. I gotta lose.
There was a time where my head sat on my shoulders. Literally, it didn't go nowhere. It was just like this.
What was that? Did you say you put your leg over your shoulder?
Her neck.
My head, my face, my neck, and head. I didn't have a neck. It just was right. Like
I heard that wrong. I'm like, huh? She put her leg over her shoulder.
You know what my problem is? I have a neck. My hands are skinny. My legs are skinny. Only thing, my stomach is big.
You go.
Built like a Thanksgiving turkey. I got to keep that off.
All right. I know Erica have to go to sleep. She looked like she ready to go to sleep. Like her husband in the bed.
I gotta put this thing away.
She said this thing
before I get attacked and we go viral.
Oh,
her cat like
get attacked.
Let me get a camera. So we're gonna
if you work out. Attack, you better pick them up. You better pick her ass up and throw her.
I'm not trying to do that on camera.
I'm not
trying to do that on camera.
All right, y'all. Good night.
Good night.
Thanks for watching.
Thank y'all for watching.
Every Wednesday, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. You got Nick Nack and everybody here. Hey.
And make sure y'all don't forget to subscribe.
I can't even see my dishes.
Thanks for the music.
Every Wednesday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, we will be having Ladies Night right here on YouTube. And then, of course, I'll be doing my regulars with the music. And then we'll be doing some reviews. And we have some more interviews coming. So hope you guys just, stay tuned. Tap in.
We're gonna do sip it. We're gonna do sipping
Ooh, sip it while we sip it. Sip it while we sip it.
I don't know who's
Yes, that'd be cool.
We can do sip and paint
before. That is so much fun. That is so much fun.
So this is my latest painting.
I like that.
Thank you. I love to paint, y'all. So we can sip.
We be sitting there doing that too.
All right.
Thank you over here. Let's end this live.
Thank you guys so much. Tutu for life. Cypher, Nika Doll. Until next week.
Okay.